What's up, YouTube? Another car video. I'm starting to love these, man. So let's get right into it. As you see in the description, I'm talking about priorities. Come on, y'all. Let's get right into it. I'm really about to just go on a rant here, family. It's not going to be structured. I'm going to just talk to y'all because I've been battling with priorities. And I've been overcoming, the struggle with choosing my priorities. And I just wanted to talk to y'all and share, my thoughts basically about it. So, you see Scene 75 back there, RIP. But, yeah, I just wanted to talk about priorities. Like, when it comes to priorities, like, they're so important. It's so important. And a lot of people mistake them or actually don't even have them in place, and it's really important, especially when it comes to decision making and making sure you're staying in alignment with your goals and your values and stuff like that. So with that being said, like, you have to, when you're going to make a decision, you always have to take your priorities into consideration, right? So say you have a hard decision. The easiest way to answer or to find your solution to your decision or your problem or whatever is to go back to your priorities. Your priorities should have been put together or thought out for you based on the values that you have, the goals that you want to reach in the future. That helped you create your priorities, And then once you have your priorities, you use those priorities to make your decisions in life and to hit the goals that you want to hit, So let me give you an example. Like, all right, so you have a decision to make whether you want to go out with your friends tonight or you want to stay in because you've already expended your monthly budget that was for extra leisure, activities and things like that. So your budget's gone, but your friends are going out tonight. So you have a decision to make. Now, based on your priorities, this decision will be simple, very simple, based on your priorities. Are you prioritizing having fun, or are you prioritizing your stability for yourself and your family and your financial freedom? Which one is your priority? Neither one of them is the right answer, by the way. If your priority is to have fun in life, that is okay. Like, that's okay. And you should follow that priority. Everyone has different priorities. Everyone's priority doesn't have to be to get rich, to be wealthy, to financially free. Everyone does not have to have that priority. But if you do have that priority, then you need to make sure that you know that, because like I said, when it comes to making decisions, when it comes to making goals for yourself, you need to know what your priorities are, so that you're incorporating it, so that you're making sure that these priorities are at the forefront of everything that you're doing, So that saying that people always say, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Now, I always don't love that saying, but it has some value right here because it can be true. I mean, when you have a decision between doing two things, two things that you want to do, sometimes you can't always have both or do both, even though you really want both or you really want to do both. Sometimes you just can't choose both. So when it comes to decisions like these, you have to think about your priorities. You can't always do both. Give it up. Sometimes you can't go out and also create a future for yourself. Sometimes you can't always smoke weed every day and create a future for yourself. Sometimes you can't always eat out every day and create a healthy body. You can't do some of those things, together. You can't do them simultaneously. So when it comes to things that you can't do simultaneously, we're going to go back to our priorities. And the way that you make priorities is, like I said before, by thinking about your values and your goals in life. Do you want financial stability? Do you want a healthy body? Do you want a fit, sculpted body? Do you want to have a free life? Do you want to just have fun? Do you want to live spontaneously? What are your goals? What do you value in? Do you value a clean house? Do you value faithfulness? Do you value talking to God? What do you value? Think about those things, and then they'll help you create your priorities. And once you have your priorities, put those at the forefront of your day every day, and you will have the life that you want. You will have the life that you want, because that just means that you're doing exactly what you want every day. You're working on your goals every day, and you're incorporating your values into your life every day. So those 3 things should be the most important thing for you to figure out if you haven't yet. What your goals are, what your values are, and what your priorities are. So important, family. And now to sum up this video, to finish it up, I just want to talk a little bit about what my goals, my priorities, my values are, so that you guys can get an idea of what I mean, and also see if you guys relate. So some things that I really value in life are cleanliness. I value peace. I value happiness. Those are just 3 things off the top of my head: cleanliness, peace, and happiness. If my area is clean, if my environment is peaceful, and if I have a way to be able to make myself happy and keep myself happy, I'm good. Those are some values that I have. So what do you value in life? Do you value fresh air? I value the sun. I value hot places. Do you value a cool environment? Do you value a hot environment? Things like that. So moving on from my values to my goals. So some of my goals in life are to create financial freedom for myself and my family. I also want to create financial freedom for other people that I love in my community, in my YouTube community, in my community, my physical community around me, my spiritual community. I want to create financial freedom for as many people as I can help to, So those are some of my goals. I want to maintain a healthy, physically sculpted body. So, some of my goals, and then to align my priorities to make sure that I'm getting there. Well, I prioritize eating a healthy breakfast every day. Even if I don't eat healthy all day long, eating a super healthy breakfast is a priority to me. Working out, getting physical activity every day is a priority to me. Having a budget is a priority to me, and sticking to my budget is a priority to me. These are priorities. Making sure that I have a schedule, making sure that I don't overindulge in recreation, including, alcohol, marijuana, whatever it may be, even if it's just going out and having fun, watching TV, not overindulging, but making sure it's there, but not overindulging, These are my priorities. So what are yours? Like I said, like I always say, leave some down in the comments. I always want us to bounce ideas off of each other, because this is a community. This is a family, and I'm just here to get it started. I'm just here to bring light to some issues and some ideas and some stuff that I've been thinking about. But I want to hear from you guys too, and I'm sure the rest of the family does as well. But yeah, family, it was good to talk to y'all. Peace out. I'm about to enjoy this beautiful day, and you have a beautiful one too.